All right. Hello, hello. We are back with another stream. Um, yeah, I still need to I don't know what to do as an intro. But hello, McShay. We are building on a Friday night. Uh, shoot, I can't remember I think the last time I streamed was like,
Hello there.
oh, hello there. You are a bold one. I think the last time I streamed was like, I don't know, last Tuesday, I think. Yeah, I think. But it's been a second. I was like last week. I was like, I should stream more this week. But then it was like, nope, no, you're not. So yeah, I'm gonna get straight to the point. So for anyone who's unaware, um, I did a poll on Twitter on on what kit that I should build next because ya boy, with the plastic robot addiction that he has, bought two more kits. And I was like, wait a minute, this one was supposed to be the next one built, so that's why I included this one in the poll. It was between this one, the High Grade Zawart, and the Grimgird from IBO. And this one surprisingly came out on top. I was honestly expecting people to vote for Zawart since when it came from Witch from Mercury, and like that anime is kind of popping off right now. But no, surprisingly this one came out on top, which I'm actually kind of glad it did because this one has been held back so many times and like the design of this is actually like really nice. Like you can see right there. Um yeah, it's like a really interesting design. So, yeah, aside from that, we could get started. I think I've been holding on to this kit since last May, if I'm not mistaken. I've been holding on to this since last May, so it's almost been a whole year, I believe, that I've been holding on to this kit. Um, yeah, you voted for this one? Yes, you did. I think, yeah, you like the design of this one, so I think this one, yeah. But yeah, straight out of the box, I usually always open the manuals, like I say. Um, yeah, when I get a new kit and I just look at the manual, and yeah, usually I just put the manual on top because usually they come from the bottom. But yeah, I put it on top. Actually, you know what? Let me get music playing. So actually, before the stream, I did set up a playlist of of the Iron Blooded Orphan soundtrack because this came from the Iron Blooded Orphan series, right? So I'm like, oh okay, it would be pretty appropriate if I play the soundtrack that this anime that this kit came from. Um, so yeah, I'm just gonna play this one. Just give me 1 second. No, I'm just gonna play it very at a very low volume, just like before, just in case if copyright um hits me over the head. But yeah, I'm sort of just playing the chilled or the nicer soundtracks because like the soundtrack for this anime also has like the battle music and stuff, and they're like assorted, right? So sometimes it would go from like, oh, okay, really chill music, and then it's battle music right after. I'm like, okay, that's one way to wake you back up. So yeah, the REGINLAZE Julia. Um, anyone who's seen the anime, this is a pretty popular character, Wink Wonk. Um, yeah, I'm not gonna spoil anything, but I will say that people like this character. That's all I'm gonna say about this one. So yeah, just gonna put the box to the side. Actually, let me check for something real quick. Okay, yeah. Actually, okay, you know what? I think eventually I should host a more watch parties because there's actually a lot of anime that I've been like actually wanting to watch recently, and I'm like, you know what? I should do a watch party since when it looks like my internet isn't sharding itself. I think I'm gonna try again, and I think one of the first ones I'm gonna do is a rewatch of Iron Blooded Orphans because it's been like 2 years since I watched it, so to be honest, I didn't really remember anything. I sort of just zoned out while watching. So yeah, here's the manual. But yes, this is a pretty well-known character. I'll leave it at that. That's one bag. That's two bags. So this one's got 4 bags, surprisingly. So apparently, this is actually one of the high grades from the Iron-Blooded Orphan series that are on the more bigger side. So according to the lore of it, tidbit of lore, it's just shy of 30 meters tall, and it's like full form, so it's really tall, because usually Gundams or mobile suits, they're like at the size of like 15 to 20 meters, so this fella's pretty big. I fumbled with that one bag. What's this? Wait a minute. It came with a stand? Okay, that's actually awesome, but like also man, okay, it's because I already bought a smaller stand for it. That's actually cool. I love it when kits actually come with stands with them. But okay, the thing is when I went out the other day, I went and bought a stand for it. Hold on, let me get the bag for it. Yeah, I bought this one because I thought I would need it, right? Because I didn't think it would have a stand, but no, it came with a stand and it's right there. So, you know what? I'll just put that one to the side. Now you can use the stand you bought for the new one. Yes, sir. Alright, so this one actually has quite a few runners, so let's put the polycaps right there. A2, D1. Okay. A2, do you want to fit there? There we go. Okay, you do not want to fit on the runner tray. Okay, you know what? Let me just put it like that. D1, D2, okay. C2. And... Oh my god, Ren, hello! I've never been able to catch your Gunpla streams from the beginning, so all the pieces look so scary. If this is... No, don't be scared of it. Just think of it as very simplified Legos. I think this is a lot more easier than Lego, in my opinion. But hello, Ren. Welcome in. It's good to see ya. How's it going, you guys? It's... Wait, hold on. I should probably lower the volume just so copyright doesn't bonk. But yes, we're doing Gundam or Gunpla, and I am sorting through. But yes, do not be afraid of the amount of pieces in this, because this is... Let me just push up my glasses. This is one of the more simpler ones, actually. There's like the macerated and perfect grades. But yeah, no, actually this one, I actually didn't expect a lot of pieces, to be honest. I forgot to like look through the runners. My day has been short, so I'm winding down this doodles. Ooh, nice. Oh yeah, I saw you're also waiting for your drawing tablet, but like it got sent to the wrong address, so RIP. Hopefully you get it soon. Actually, no, I'm curious. What drawing tablet did you get, Ren? Like, did you get like a display tablet or like a I don't know, Wacom tablet? Share it with the class. Canvas 13. It's like a screen tablet. Oh, okay, okay. So wait, they're called either display tablets or screen tablets, right? Like it's the same thing. Like they both have like a screen that you could look at instead of like a, oh, okay, this thing is like squared up with the screen. Like, hold on, let me get it for a second. Like this one, right? It's not this kind. It's like a screen instead of like whatever this is. Yeah, it's the same thing. Oh, okay, gotcha, gotcha. Cool. That's awesome. I mean, that reminds me, I was actually gonna buy myself a display tablet, but like PayPal kind of just like did not register my payment, and I'm like, okay, I'm not gonna tap it again. So if the payment goes through and I should get it, I get it. But if I don't, then I don't because there was a sale going on. I have the exact one, but I thought I would upgrade. Oh, okay, okay. Upgrading, that's pretty good. Neato. Okay, so I have the runners sorted, and yeah, I guess you missed it, but this is the one that we're building today. This one won the vote for which one I would build next. And yeah, it's from the Iron-Blooded Orphan series. And the design is actually really nice. You know what? The more that I look at it, the more I'm like, you know what? This design's actually really nice. I like this design. Because it's like, I don't know, just something about the shape of it I like. The fear of the double charge, I understand completely. Yeah, yeah, yeah. Like, oh man, there's like this one incident where I got charged like at least 10 times. So I lost $500 from it. It looks so cool. Yeah, it does. Too bad it's the the antagonist. So yeah. Yeah, no, I'm pretty sure I got charged like over 10 times. Bro, I'd vomit. I think I was on the verge of like low-key crying because I'm like, dog, why are you charging me now? What the heck? Like, dog, you charged me a week later when you told me that the payment wasn't going through. What do you mean you're gonna charge me that many times? It was so bad. Yeah, like Mixie was there, like, bro, like I was like, what the fuck? What do I do? Luckily PayPal, they were like, oh yeah, dude, yeah, we'll help you out with that. And in the end, I got the product twice, so I still have like, so what I bought, right, was like the voice changer thing. And like, yeah, it was the voice changer thing. And I got the sort of like ID thing to like, say like, hey, you have the pro subscription. Here's the code for it. I got two of those, so I think I have like an extra one laying around, and I'm like, yeah. But yeah, I managed to get a full refund, and also I managed to get the product twice, so I win just after having a mild breakdown, a mild inconvenience, if I dare say. But yeah, ever since I'm like, ain't no way. When something tells me, oh, try it again later, ain't no way I'm doing that. Honestly, they should have sent you 10. Yeah, no, 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 for real. But yeah, I ain't buying from them anymore. Just a heads up, y'all. Um, I guess the voice mod subscription is in a way worth it. Just be very careful when buying it, because they use Zolia, and like the first time I used Zolia, it was ass. So be very careful. But yeah. Okay. So yeah, if you guys are a little bit unfamiliar, like Ren, if you're unfamiliar, so this is Gunpla. It's just a whole bunch of pieces on these trays with letters on them, and like directions say, oh, cut out B piece 10. So there's the 10 right there, and then you just gotta follow along, cut it out, and then like just place them together. So usually what I do is that I just cut out all the pieces from each limb, and then I build it all together. So, wait, so all the pieces that come with the Gunpla, if you lose a piece, you're like doomed? I guess so, yeah, you're essentially doomed, but I mean, it's kind of hard to lose a piece. Usually, I mean, there is the possibility you could still lose a piece. Just, yeah, I recommend building a piece in like a clear space. Like have a clear desk. Make sure your floor isn't cluttered so you don't drop it and like you lose it. And yeah, you should be fine. You underestimate. I lose everything. Shoot, I might as well. What's something that I should give that prevents that? I don't know. A net around the whole table so the net just catches the pieces. I think that's one way to do it. Okay. Let me just tape the pieces to your body. Yeah. That's one way to do it. Okay, is this C122? Yes, okay. They won't go unless I allow them. Yeah. Taping that's a way to do it. I mean, there's some people that like have containers, like they have like these mini boxes that you'd probably buy from like, I don't know, like a dollar store or something. And like, yeah, they're just like these tiny boxes and they just put the pieces in there. You know what? Actually, that gave me the idea. Maybe I should do that instead of just like cutting out all the pieces and then just placing it throughout like my whole table. That's probably a good thing to do. I should note that down. So yeah, the playlist that I have playing right now, it's the soundtrack from Iron Blooded Orphans mixed in with some of the openings and endings from the anime. So if some music have lyrics those are like the openings or endings, the one that's playing right now is the ending. It's good. It was used in the final season, if I'm not mistaken. But also it became a meme. And when that song pops up, I think I'll share the meme. But it's probably one of my favorite videos because it's like, I don't know, it's just funny. You'll see what I mean when you see it. Okay, B29. Okay, there's two of them. But like Iron-Blooded Orphans, they're like, it's the type of anime to play this type of song at like the end of an episode when like some shit goes down. Looking into Gunplas? Ooh! Shoot, if you're actually gonna like build a Gunpla, yo, hit me up. I'll be more than happy to show you, I guess, what happens with it. It's a pretty fun hobby, I guess, but also I definitely haven't spent like around $2,000 on this hobby in the past 2 to 3 years. So yeah. So there's a very big dent in my wallet because of it. 31, where is it? Hello? Where is 31? Oh, wait, here it is. Seems like super rewarding though. So like the price is worth the happiness. Yeah, no, it is. Like really, like there's so much that you could do with a Gunpla. Like if you buy like a regular high grade, and like they usually range from like $20 to like $40. They're probably like, okay, yeah, high grade, which is like a grade that I'm building right now. Those are like the common ones. Those ones are really good to start off with because of price and size. Like it's at a pretty reasonable size. And also, it's pretty affordable. Like, for example, let me pull one from my shelf. Here we go. Let's pull out the Aerial Gundam from Witch from Mercury. So this is a high-grade one, right? So you can sort of see, like, comparison by my hand. It's pretty small. So it could just be your desk buddy or something. And, like, it's a relatively quick build. Although, I guess for starters, it might take longer than usual, but like usually high grades would take me about 3 to 4 hours to build. That is, if I'm like going like super fast or something. Okay. It goes there. Okay, polycap. But yeah, there's like actually like it's pretty rewarding because you could customize them, like paint them. There's this thing called kit bashing, which is like a little bit more of an advanced like type of customization. But like it's a relatively easy when you look into it. And then there's like scratch building, which is like a like I bow down to you if you do scratch building. Me personally, I would bedazzle the Gunpla. It needs a rent touch. You know what? I think there would be some that I recommend that would be like Rencore, if I'm being real. Like what's its name? There's this one with a super edgy name, but it's like the Death Scythe one. It's a Death Scythe Gundam, and essentially what it is, it's from Gundam Wing, and it's got like devil wings and like a scythe. So that one, okay, B25 and 30. Yeah, but like, there's a lot of Gunpla out there that I'm like, oh, I didn't know this had a kit. That's awesome. But usually I like to, I guess I'm pretty basic like with my taste in Gundam, but also I have I guess a diverse collection because there is a lot of Gundams, like, you know, with like the look, like, you know, the V-fin and all. Words. The Death Scythe guy looks cool. Yes, it's a pretty banger design. There's like the master grade one, and then there's the high grade one. I'm not sure if the high grade one's good, but the master grade one, I've built that one with my dad, and that one's pretty good. Although I do need to check on it, like, because it's been 2 years that I've built it, and I'm not sure if it holds together still. Like, because some unfortunate kits, like, they like loosen up through time because, like, I guess with like the plastic like manufacturing and stuff, and like sometimes like they go pretty loose, and like, okay, you could fix it easily, but like if you just buy kits and like you don't really like touch them again, they get loose, but they could be easily fixed if you know what to do. Okay. Actually, one thing I do with Iron-Blooded Orphans kits, so like the series that they came from, the cool thing about Iron-Blooded Orphans kits is that they have like the inner frame in them, and then you could like build it, and then you could put the armor. Because sometimes some kits where it's like, oh, okay, the armor and the inner frame is like, it has to be put together for it to be like a fully built thing, but yeah, you could build the frame first and then put the armor. So yeah, some Iron-Blooded Orphans kits, they do it really well, but then there's some that just, like, pop. So, yeah, Iron-Blooded Orphans, they're a hit or miss. So those ones I sort of recommend, like, oh, okay, just look at reviews before buying them. So the armor is, like, removable. Yeah, essentially. Like, some of them, I guess lore-wise, like, they have this thing called, like, a frame, and some of these kits are actually compatible with each other, and then that's when a thing you could do called like kit bashing, where you take like some parts from one kit and then take another and then you put them together. That's kit bashing. Man, your hobby is so cool. Yes, sir. Although it is kind of expensive and it's put a toll on me wallet. But yes, it's worth it. It's very much worth it. I'd love to see you do some kit bashing though. I want to see how it would work. About that, okay, there's this one thing that I was gonna do with a kit bash. And yeah, the kit bash that I was gonna do, it was like sort of like a minor kit bash, but like this is like the main kit that I'm using. So what I plan to do, right, because I like mecha that are built like this. They got the legs built like this, and then they got like small torsos and stuff. And then there's like a couple of weapons I have to the side. They're kind of in a box though, and like I kind of have to move some stuff around to like get it out. But yeah, essentially like there would be like a whole bunch of weapons on this, and then I want to have it like a custom colored. So like instead of like a white, blue, and yellow, I was thinking of like a also white, but also gray and green. So you know, kind of Ace Ring core. So yeah, but yeah, that one is sort of like later on because I'm sort of waiting for the weather to change to do some spray painting. Because don't do spray painting indoors, y'all, unless you want, I don't know, lung damage. Okay, so we cut out the frame pieces for the torso. Um, you know what? Let's change the pacing a little bit. I'm gonna build the frame like as I go instead of just like cutting out all the pieces and then work from there. The sake of pacing. So yeah, when you cut out these pieces, I usually like to do this thing called double snipping, where like you can sort of see like there's nubs when you cut them out. These things, like you just cut it out with your nippers and stuff, and yeah, sort of just cleans the pieces. Sometimes doing it straight from the runner leaves a plastic stress mark. You know when like you stress plastic and like it leaves that white mark? Sometimes it does that. So to make sure I don't stress the plastic too much, I just double snip it. Is there a specific order you have to go in, or it depends on the Gunpla? Like, oh no, you could just build however you want. It's just like usually how the manuals go is that you start with the torso, then the head, then the arms. Kind of lost with this one. Yeah, so the arms, then the legs, and then the waist, and then the accessories. But yeah, that's usually how it goes. It's just torso first. And yeah. But usually I just follow the manual. But you could literally start wherever. Just make sure you actually start at step 1. Yeah. But, oh, that nub went flying off my desk. Usually the order that I go in, right, is that I follow along the manual, and then, I, cut out all the pieces, as you can see, like, right there. But, like, all the pieces for that single limb, and then, like, I do it for all the other body parts. And then, I do it for all the body parts. So then, like, my whole desk is just filled with the parts. So it gets a bit cluttered on my desk. And then I clean the pieces. So, like, you know, take off the nubs. Do a bit of sanding if I need to. Oh, yeah, this is the ending for the first season of Iron-Blooded Orphans. It's good. Yeah, so then I clean up the pieces. And then, usually, like... Oh, when I didn't stream Gunpla, I usually would, like, do all of, like, the cutting and cleaning in one night, and then I leave the following day for the fun part, which is building the whole thing together. And then, afterwards, there's this, small bit of... There's this, extra step that's considered customizing, which is called panel lining, which, like, is sort of like you take a specialized pen for Gunpla kits, and then these kits would have like these surface details, right? So, for example, this is a panel line marker. So they're like an alcohol-based thing, and essentially what they're used for is bringing out like the surface details of some of these kits. So let me bring out this guy, for example. So here's an example. I'm not sure if the camera will focus, but right here, you can sort of barely see that there's surface detail, but then panel lining, it pops out those details. So yeah, that's usually what I do afterwards, after building. And it's considered customizing. But and then sometimes if I happen to have the marker, or yeah, specifically colored marker, sometimes I do a bit of a recolor on some parts. Like, so, for example, right, some of the most weapons on Gunpla kits, especially high grades, they're usually like one color. But if it's like a sword or something, I have like this one metallic, I have this one metallic Gunpla marker that sort of gives it like that shiny metallic look. And like, you know, I color it around the edges. I've done it on one kit, but I'm probably gonna do that with future kits as well. But right now, I'm sort of just working my way through the backlog, and then I'm going to be doing that customization at some point. Yeah, that's usually the process I go for Gunpla building. There's specific markers for Gunpla? Okay, technically, it's one of the methods, but yeah, there's like the brand like Tamiya. Tamiya, that's like the preferred paint brand to use on these kits. But Gundam markers, these are like the main ones that I bought, because I haven't bought like the acrylic paints yet, because I guess I don't customize that much, but this is like one of them. So this is like a metallic... Okay, the light's too bright, so... Yeah, this is a metallic red marker. I've used it several times. Then there's like there's a gold one. This one's pretty good. And the metallic red, or not the metallic red one, the metallic one I have right here as well. You can sort of see that I accidentally spilled some on the marker cap. But yeah, they're like alcohol based, so they're relatively easy to remove. Then there's like the Tamiya acrylic paints, and like that's a whole process. That's a process I haven't touched yet. But like those ones are just like oh okay, just shake the marker and then it's good to go. Just make sure you leave it to dry. Right. Oh yeah, and then I guess part of the cleaning process is that I bring out a hobby knife, and sometimes there would just be like a little bit of the nub left, and like this would like just shave off that nub mark. So like Posca pens, paint markers, yeah, essentially that's what they're like. They're easy to use, and yeah, you could just slap them onto the plastic. They're very easy to use. Although a tad bit overpriced if you ask me. Like over here, they're like priced around like, or like depending on the type of marker it is. So if it's like a metallic one or if it's just like a matte one, sometimes they're up to like $4 to $5. Like the chrome one that I got, that one was $10. But it's worth it. Just, you know, make sure you actually use them. But yeah, this is, I think, how many kits have I built so far? 45? What? No, I said 425, not 45. Jeez, if they were 45, ain't no way I'm actually paying that much for a singular marker. No. 425. Sorry about that. 425. But let me do a quick count of how many kits I've built so far. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17, 18, 19, 20, 21, 22, 23, 24, 25, 26. 26? Really? I could have sworn I reached the third. Oh, wait, no, that's including like the ones that I've helped with my dad. I've built around 30, if you include my dad's, but this one is the 27th that's like part of my collection. I was about to say we're gonna have to rob the store. Nah, for real. Like, I think the prices in Japan are actually a bit cheaper, but like importing cost and then like the tax rate over here, kind of just like makes the price kind of pricey. But yeah, the store that I buy it from, luckily, they discount the prices when really it's like, oh, okay, that's basically the price that we're setting it at. But we're covering it up as like a discounted price. Do you remember the first Gunpla kit that I've built? How did it go? Okay, look this one up. Let me type it in chat. The the master grade um Psycho Zaku Verka. Just look up that one. That's the first one that I guess I've sort of built. That one I helped my dad build. That was like 3-ish years ago. That's the first one that I built. So it was sort of like, okay, let's throw you into the deep end right away. But yeah, I started this hobby with building or helping build my dad's kit. My dad's kits from his collection. I'm like, you know what? I like this hobby. I'm gonna collect some on my own. And then fast forward 2 years later, I'm out here with a crippling gunplay addiction. Why is it so much money? Because it's a master grade and it's a Verka, and it's a really big one too. It's like it's the size it's the size of like my desk essentially. There's so much to do. Yeah, dude, like that thing like the accessories itself is like a kit on its own, and then like there's the kit itself. So it's a big one. But yes, that was the first one that I've built. But the first one that I've built from my collection was Master Grade Jesta. I thought it was gonna be small, like easy one. I'm so surprised. Yeah, but you know what? That one sort of just like, okay, it threw me in the deep end, so I'm ready to build. Which version is this? Okay, let me bring the menu over here, cause but yeah, no, that one, it's probably one of the biggest ones in the if not, yeah, no, you know what? No, it is the biggest one in the collection. I'll get a Just and paint it purple. Yeah. It's like a perfect color to repaint. Yeah, yeah, yeah. Oh, okay. I guess there's one thing to also know if you do want to go into painting it. Um, depending on what kind of paint, I'm pretty sure you need to like do this thing like where you have to prime it. So it's like you have to like, I don't know, make it at a solid color, so like a color white, and then you paint it over. I don't know. I think that's like usually how the paint works, if I'm not mistaken. Which direction does this go in? So it's like that. Oh, okay. I've been holding the correct one this whole time. But yeah, there's a lot of options, dude. Like pick a series and then go from there. But I do recommend like I guess the newer ones cuz like they're easy to build, relatively easy to get if you're fast enough because they sell out pretty fast with how well the series is doing right now. Oh yeah, I know some people do that with like doll customizing, so it's similar. Okay, okay. So you'd probably be on the same page on that. Yeah. Do the kits come before the series or after? Usually, okay, so when Witch from Mercury was announced, I think roughly about a week in or so, the kits were announced. Sorry, I'm asking so many questions. No, it's fine. I actually, it's fine. It it fills in the silence. Wait, how does this one go in? Okay, so it goes in like that. No worries at all. I am more than happy to answer these questions. Okay, so the piece goes right there. But yeah, yeah, usually people buy the kits of the Gundams that they liked. And yeah, usually yeah, they're like announced like a week while it's airing. I've seen gunplays before, but I never understood that you had to build them yourselves. Yeah, yeah, yeah. Like I actually didn't know that you had to build them. And I guess that's part of the misconceptions with like with Gunpla. Like some people are like, oh, but you're just buying a robot or something. Like you're buying an action figure, but it's like, oh no, you're buying this to actually build it. But then there's also the other misconception of you have to paint it. But no, the painting part's like I said before, it's optional. It's considered customizing. So I actually, you know what? With recent years, Gunpla has really taken off. Like I guess uh the whole Gunpla hobby sort of took off during the pandemic because you know you're stuck in your house and you're building a robot, so you know you got a lot of time on your hands. So yeah, that's sort of how it led me to the hobby. Like yeah, like uh, it started like you know with my dad collecting these, and then one day he's like, okay, these have been sitting around the house for a while, so let's start building them. And then, boom, here we are. So I think I got into this hobby at a relatively good time. All right. Here is the frame of the torso without any of like the armored bits. So yeah, this is that's where usually the pilot is. It's in this little frame. So we can put that to the side. And yeah, I'm just going to continue building the frame of these. So we're now working on the head. How long does it normally take? I know you said you used to split into 2 days, but if you were to like do it from a straight. Okay, so I guess if you were to like if you were a beginner, I'd say I'd give you about 8 hours to do it. But I guess like if you have a proper like or not a proper, but if you got a pretty solid technique down on how you build these, I think it should be smooth sailing to like 3 to 4 hours. That's usually how long it takes me to build these kits. 3 to 4 hours, maybe 5. But that's usually for high grades. As for master grades, shoot, I'd say for me, I'd give myself like 12 hours. Like probably yeah, around average for me, it'd probably take around 12 hours. Okay, so B13. 12 hours? You're so dedicated. I give up 2 hours in. Yeah, like I think it's fine. Like the whole fun of this is honestly just take your time with it. Like obviously, of course, you got to be a little bit organized. So like, you know, like I said before, it's probably preferred that you have like a container where you can put these pieces to the side if you don't feel like building and cleaning them. But maybe it could take a little bit less if you just like sort of just cut out the pieces like from where. So I guess like say for example, you need to cut out the pieces like right here, right? If you want, you could just cut them up right where like the pieces like ends. But usually, like I said before, I double snip it, so I cut a little bit of like the other pieces away, and then I double snip. But yeah, I guess that makes it take a little, that makes the process a little bit longer, but yeah, under 12 hours, like, that's for a master grade. There is the other grades, like master grades or the SD grades. Those ones, they're relatively quick, probably also 2 hours. So entry grades, high grades, and SD grades, those ones are pretty good to start off with. Okay. You know what? I'm gonna build the full head because it looks like there's nothing. There's not really much of a frame? Question mark. C2. Wait, C. Oh wait, no, that's C2, not C1. Oopsies. C2. 31. 31. Oh, here it is. Yeah. But yeah, the whole fun of it is that you could just literally do it whenever you feel like. There's no, like, I guess, pressure in doing it. Just build at your own pace. Just have fun with it. That's all I gotta say. I mean, unless you're in, like, a tournament, that's a different story. I've haven't been in a tournament myself, like a Gunpla building tournament. Not that I honestly plan to, because, like, it seems a bit hectic for me. There's tournaments? Yeah, there is tournaments. So, I could be wrong, so, I guess don't quote me 100% on this, but there's, like, two different types of, like, I guess, competitions. There's the speed building contests that are sometimes held at, like, cons or whatever. And essentially it's like, oh, okay, everyone has, like, this one specific type of kit, and then you just build. You just build it as fast as you can. And, like, some people, they're, like, nuts. And, like, I think it's just, like, a matter of, like, building it. I don't think presentation is really much of a concern. And then there's the, I don't know the name of it, but there's, like, this one where it gets displayed at, like, I don't know where, but there's this one place where there's these, like, competitor Gundams that are displayed, and they're insane builds. They're, like, customized builds. They're dioramas. Like, I don't know the name of it, but they're really cool. And it's more of just, like, that one's more of, like, a creativity type of thing. Like, you got people recreating scenes from anime. You got people who take, like, I don't know, like, 10 different kits to make, like, this one bigger kit or something. Oh yeah, this is the first opening for Iron-Blooded Orphans. But yeah, no, it's crazy. Like, like, I've hung around, like, Gundam Twitter or Gunpla Twitter. It's insane. Like, holy moly. Hats off to you, my dude. You should host a Gunpla tournament, but for VTubers? That sounds interesting. That sounds very interesting. Like the speed one that I'm oh my gosh, words. The speed building one is the one that I'm assuming you're talking about, right? I think that's a pretty relatively good idea. I would enter. I've never touched a Gundam in my life. That's understandable. But I guess also it's more of a matter of, like, oh, okay, can everyone get this kit? I think it would be fun to do different categories. Yeah. Like, one for speed building plus maybe experienced Gunpla fans. I think it would, making it pretty would be fun. Oh my god, Fearless, hello. Why you gotta call me that, man? Welcome in. It's been a fat minute. What's up, dude? And then for newbies who want to try, it could be their first attempts or something. Yeah. That would be awesome. Like, okay, actually, I was, like, thinking of doing this thing where on my server, actually maybe I should have gone over it, but what do you call it? While I stream Gunpla, I sort of just have VC open, so anyone's like in the server, I think of course like given with some permissions just in case, they're allowed to just like enter in and then we just chat while building. I should have like I was planning to do that, but I kind of forgot. I simply forgot. But I mean, it's technically what we're doing right now. Like I'm building and then you guys are um in chat. But yeah, hosting a tournament, that would be interesting. Maybe next time. I think next time I'll set it. I think it's a good idea with moderation. Yeah, yeah, cuz like next thing you know, someone from like I don't know, they just came into the stream and they're like, "Oh, there's a server and he's in VC. Let me just join in and like yell a slur or something." Like that's a no. That's like probably the worst thing that could happen. So, yeah, of course with like certain permissions like oh, okay, if I've like known these people, yeah, they're like they have this secret role where they're allowed in. But yeah, which hint hint nudge nudge, you guys should definitely join the server. Yeah. Beerless, how you doing, dude? It's been a fat minute. Although, actually, I do need to message you later. I will join. I'm a joiner. Ooh, nice. Okay, then I'll definitely have that noted down for next time. I should probably set up a thing where it's like, oh, hey, guys, just letting you know, you may join this. Just please behave. Because, yeah, and I guess it would be a relatively frequent thing. Because, my backlog keeps growing. So it's like yeah, so Gunpla streams, they're like a once to twice a month occurrence on my channel. If not, it's probably like the most common thing I stream because your boy keeps forgetting to stream games. That reminds me, I really need to get around to playing Yakuza 0 and Ghostwire again. Because like I started it all the way in February and it's already been 2 months. I've heard of Yakuza, but I've never like sat down and watched. I will have to tune it. Yeah, so I guess like my whole tradition for I'm playing the Yakuza series, or at least I plan to play the Yakuza series um in chronological order. So I'm playing Yakuza 0 right now, which is I guess is like one of the more popular ones. As you can sort of see with that GIF down below, there's like this running joke where it's like the Friday night meme, which is like the song that I blast at every Friday night stream, and I play Yakuza 0 at a Friday night, but I guess lately I haven't because of responsibilities and lack of motivation. But it's a really fun game. It's like a beat 'em up RPG game. Although I did kind of forget what the story was so far, but like I sort of need a refresher on that. You know what? Let me put that Friday night song in the queue. Next Friday night, yeah. Okay. My current schedule right now, I sort of needed to rearrange it. I sort of spent like the whole past 2 weeks rearranging it. So I'm like, alright, let's do this. Okay, that one's next in the queue. But yeah, like, there's this one Twitter account where like they post this Friday night video every Friday. So I'm like, heh, I know what day of the week it is because of that one account. All right, I cut out the pieces for the head, and let's build the head. Yeah, Yakuza 0 and Ghostwire. They're bangers. As for Ghostwire, it's sort of just like when I feel like streaming it. Like before, like my schedule was like, oh okay, I think the best time I would stream on Saturday, but then like one of my responsibilities was like, oh okay, I need to spend some time to do something on the Saturday, so maybe not. Here's the Friday night song. Okay, so this piece goes there. There's a point in time where like this song was just stuck in my head. But it's a catchy song. It's so Friday night core, I feel. I think just in general when you play the song too and you have this GIF, it just sinks in like somehow. So yeah. It's very, yeah, Friday night core. But it's a pretty good song. Oh, my hands are getting sweaty. It does. It's really good. Yeah, right? Like, damn. Alright. Huh. Here's the head. Oh. Yeah. There is the head. The very unique head. Although there is no stickers on it, and I don't... Yeah, so here are the stickers right here, but I have the color correcting stickers to go with it. Or the color correcting Gunpla markers. So yeah, here's the head. Oh, and thank you for the posture check. I should probably do that right now. Let me just... crack my whole body. But shrimp check, everybody. Oh. You do get stiff when building Gunpla when you're sitting on a chair for a while. Are those your bones? Yes, sirree. They're so loud. Yeah, I have a problem. Just bones. Alright, so we finished the head. We finished the torso. Now we gotta do the arms. It's okay, V2. Let's go. Cracking bones, gang. Okay, so I'll leave these pieces towards after the frame. Sorry, I was just checking something there for a second. We are doing the right arm, so B1, B5, and B14. You guys also have that, I guess, ability to just crack your whole body? Because I sort of can. Although it is leaving me with some mild joint pain. Because I guess my body is like, alright, you're being an old man now. Like, actually, you know what that reminds me? The other day when I went to go buy out, when I went to go... Oh my goodness, words. When I went out to buy some Gunpla the other day, for some reason, one of my hips started hurting, and I'm like, oh my god, why are you hurting, hips? I'm not that old, jeez. One day I woke up and my shoulder popped and it hasn't been normal since. Oh no. Like, when you like sort of do like certain movements, like, I'm not sure if you heard that, but like, yeah, like when you move your shoulder in a certain way, it just clicks, right? Because I think I have that problem as well. Except mine was from like, from going to the gym a lot. Cause your boy lifts. Yeah, yeah, okay, yeah, we got the same problem. We are the same. Except, I think I have both. I have it on my, both of my arms. I did go see a doctor about it, and he was just like, yeah, so this is relatively normal. Um, yeah, so what's going on is that it's just your joints are a little overused. And it was so painful. I went to the doctor, and they were like, so what sports do you do? And I was like, I literally just woke up. I mean, waking up, it can be considered a sport, you know? Like, you gotta work hard to get out of your bed, you know? It could be a sport. Yeah. I mean, yeah, I was told that mine were just really overused. And it's like nothing to be alarmed about. They're just like, yeah, so just take it easy. And I did. And then, yeah, like, you know, my shoulders actually started like hurting just a bit less. But like, you know, they still crack a lot. I think my joints are underused, but gym is scary, especially to go alone. Yeah, you know what? That's understandable. Can be intimidating too if you're going for the first time. That's understandable. That is valid. C111. Wow, this hand is really thin. Yeah, home workouts, that's also really pretty good, but yeah. Alright, so that's the frame of the right arm. But yeah. They still crack. And you crack my fingers. I don't crack my elbows. Don't do that. I could crack my shoulders, I could crack my neck. I could crack all sections of my back. As for my hips, I could crack my hips. My knees. No, I'm not gonna crack my knees either, because I had knee injuries. I can't crack my elbows. Yeah, I don't think really anyone should crack elbows though, because like I think, you know, just don't. My kneecap hurt. Oh, words. My kneecap hurts and needs cracking, but I can't. Yeah, I think okay. Honestly, I think one of the ways that you can crack your knees is just like putting weight on it while like I guess kneeling down. Yeah, like if you like sit down in a certain way like on your knees and like put some sort of weight, sometimes it does crack. But like, yeah, I've had knee injuries before. So I'd rather not do that cuz I think to some extent my knees are still messed up. So, yeah, I'm not doing that. My ankles, I could crack my ankles. Um, and my toes, I could crack my toes. So yeah, wait a minute. Oh my god. It's been roughly... Oh my gosh, it's been roughly 3 years since I've had my knee injury. So I guess, okay. Um, my knee injury, I had it from playing badminton. So, from what I remember, right? um, I was playing badminton, and me and the people I were playing with, we were getting super into it. Like, you know, lunging everywhere and stuff. But, like, there was this one part where I sort of just planted my foot wrong. And I was told by a doctor that the meniscus, which is like the spongy material in my knee, sort of just popped. So, yeah, I felt a very big pop in one of my knees. And, yeah, I had to go to the hospital because it really hurt to, like, move my knee. Like, I thought I broke my knees, but no, I just planted my foot wrong. Have a cake in celebration of not having another injury? Yes, sir. You know what? It has been a fat minute since I really had a bad injury, which is surprising because I guess somehow I'm prone to that. I'm prone to injury. But okay, here's the funny thing. Mixie, you could chime in with this, but when I was at the school office, like Mixie, she came to the office and people were like, "Yo, Mixie, like your brother's he's in the office. Like I think he broke his knee or something." And like everyone was like, "Oh my gosh, are you okay?" And then Mixie just came over and she just started laughing at me, and it was like, "What the fuck is wrong with you, bro?" Like it's fine. Like you laugh. I actually walked into the foyer and saw her mom. Oh really? I thought people were telling you that like they saw me at the office and then like they were like, "Oh my gosh, wait, I see Acer at the office, like what's he doing there?" Yeah, so everyone was like, "Oh my gosh, are you okay?" And then Mixie was there like, "Ah, your knee's broken." So yeah, that happened. And then I had to be in crutches for like a good month or so. All right. Here's the frame of one arm. It's got a pretty interesting hand. It's more of like a claw than an actual hand. That's actually a first. I think it's like a sibling thing because I think it's so funny when my sisters get hurt. Yeah, yeah, no, it's definitely a siblings thing. Like seeing other people get hurt, it's like, oh my gosh, are you okay? But then seeing your siblings get hurt, it's like, ha, loser. You'll love to see it. Now I'm just having a flashback to that time. Oh my god, like so like I remember all the way back in like January, it was like the Power Wash stream. I was like talking about the literal like ungodly amount of injuries I've had throughout like all three schools, like from elementary, middle school, and high school. Like just the major injuries that I've had, and like some people were like, "Dude, I don't think you should be having that many injuries." Like y'all just gave me a flashback of like majority of my injuries. Like I'm about to go on a tangent on it. B14. Where is where is it? Wait, did I cut out the? Oh wait, no, I already cut that one out. Oops. B2, B14, B6, B6. Oh, here it is. I must go rest now. Today has been cruel to me, but good luck with your Gunpla. My back hurts. I'm old. Have a good rest, Ren. Thank you for stopping by. Oh, and thank you for joining the server. I just saw it too. But yes, have a good rest. Sleep well. Hit me up wait if you have more Gunpla questions. I just realized I actually kind of started stream later than I usually start my streams. Like I started it at 8, when usually like the latest I'd start a stream was like 7 or something. So I just realized it's already 9 o'clock. So most likely this will be done at midnight. B10, B37, 37. Oh, here, okay, here it is. $37. Okay, that's the armor bit. Back to the arms. Man, injuries. There's something. D2. Okay, that's it for the left arm frame. Actually, I think since when these are the frame pieces and they're going to be covered up by armor anyway, I don't think I'm going to clean them up that much. I think I'll just give them just the bare minimum cleaning, or at least for the parts where it's like probably obviously going to be shown, and that's the part that'll be clean. But if it's like a surface that'll be covered, buy a piece, and I think I'll just leave it, or like just clean off the plastic at least, and then yeah. Valid, yes sir. I think that's usually like sometimes the thing that like ends up like taking up most of the time. Like I end up cleaning a piece that's like, or like I spend so much time on a piece cleaning it or on cleaning it that like, oh okay, this piece is gonna be covered up anyway. Why bother? So yeah, I should probably actually pay attention to what the manual is saying on like whatever piece I'm cleaning it, just so it actually saves me some time. All right, so here's the frame for the left arm. Now move on to the leg. Sorry, let me just do another stretch because let me hydrate. Make sure you guys drink water too. Okay. That goes there. Oh, what are these? I was like looking at this. I'm like so confused on what this is, but is this like the foot pieces? Because like it doesn't say what it is, but it says build 2 of them. So I'm assuming they're like the leg pieces, but it's like the addition of it? Question mark? Yeah. Oh yeah, it is. Yeah, like right there. Okay. Yeah, so you can sort of like replace the pieces like right there. If you don't want it, I guess like flying, you can replace it with like the gripper pieces. So yeah, you know what? I'm gonna skip that thruster piece and I'm just gonna work on the leg itself. Okay, so right leg, B40, B40. Okay, B24. Oh, it's this song. Okay, so this song right here, Rage of Dust by Spire. Um, this song was like used in the third opening, but like it was used in a meme of like a video that I just love. This has got to be like one of my favorite memes, but essentially like the whole video just best sums up of like how Iron-Blooded Orphans went. So it's like this song just slaps, and then it hits you with that one ending song, the one that played earlier. That was like that super sad one. But I'll let the song play so you guys could hear what I mean. You can barely hear it? Okay, let me turn it up. It's used in a lot of Gundam related memes if I recall properly. But yeah, it was okay. You know what? I'm gonna find the video right now. Let me find it. Um, but yeah, I just gotta scroll up because I know it was in my favorites. Give me 1 second. On, where is it? Okay. Did I remove it from my favorites? What? Where is it? Ain't no way I actually lost the video. Hold up. Hold on, y'all. Just give me 1 second. If I can't find it, I think I'll just send it on a YouTube link on the server. But dang, I really did lose it, huh? Unless it... I need to scroll up, maybe? Question mark? Or unless it was last year. No? Oh my gosh. Okay, yeah, I did get the date wrong. I was looking in, like... Because I know that I had the video saved in June. Now, I wasn't sure if it was, like... 2022 June, but or 2021 June, but it was in 2021. So, okay. This video right here. Let me just get it right here. So, this is the video. Unless if you can hear it. So that's the video itself. I'll send it on the servers just so you can hear it better. But like, oh my god, I remember like seeing that video for the first time. That shit had me dead. So, let me just find server. Sorry, y'all. This made me go on a tangent. I gotta scroll all the way down to find it. Again. Now, I'm not sure if it'll, like, actually, like, display the video itself or just... Okay, here we go. It did send on the server. So, yeah, just look in server and then the memes category. That's like, it's gotta be one of my favorite meme videos. I just realized that, like, probably the mic probably didn't pick up the whole video, but yeah. Alright, back to building. Okay, that's the armor pieces. Okay, B20 and 2022. Yes, it is that video. That is like, it's gotta be one of my favorite videos. Like, I want to do a bit of a redraw on it at some point. Because, like, it just best describes of how Iron-Blooded Orphans went down. It's like, oh yeah, these guys, they're going ham. And then the end, it's like, oh my god, they're all... I'll just leave it. I'm not gonna finish that sentence, but, like... You know what? I think I'll host a watch... Yeah, like I said before, I'll probably host a watch party soon of just the entire Iron-Blooded Orphans. Because I think it's roughly 3 seasons. But I don't think there's, like, any, like, I guess, unnecessary filler from what I've seen. But yes, it is that video. It's gotta be my favorite one out there. Because it's like, you expect him to crash, but you didn't expect him to be in that pose. Like, okay, obviously it's It's awful that like the dude got in like a road accident, but like the music and then the pose that he was just in, like it was just face down, like not even like arms out or anything. It's just a face plant. Hopefully it's just staged. I really hope it was staged, but from the looks of it, it was. I don't think it was staged because like you have fragments of the motorbike everywhere. And I'm like, also, I'm like, you know what? That'd be me if I was on a motorcycle. Except instead of like just wearing like regular clothes, I'd be wearing armor, dude. Like I'm still sort of like tempted of like actually learning to drive a motorbike, but also with the benefit of just wearing like some badass looking gear while driving a motorcycle. Like, yeah, that just gives me an excuse to wear something cool. But, also it's like everyone's like, "No, Acerin, don't drive a motorcycle. You're gonna fucking die." And I'm like, "Eh." And that's an extra for me. Cuz like people always have tales of like people dying in like the most horrific motorbike accidents. Like obviously it's horrible, but it's like, damn, that's kind of gnarly. But it's like it's always the motorbike drivers. But I'm not gonna manifest it, but yeah. But usually the worst injuries come to the people that like don't wear the proper gear. So yeah. They'll be like, oh hell yeah. Wearing gear while driving, that'd be awesome. No, Acerin, don't ride the transporting motorcycle Meg girl, you'll die. No! You can't stop me! Also, welcome Barry, welcome to the stream. Did I seriously cut out the wrong... I cut out the wrong piece. I'm like, why are these pieces not connected? And I realized they're essentially the same piece, just mere... Let me put that one to the side. Oh, I cut out the wrong one. I cut out 19 instead of 22. These days will drive you insane. Even better. Let's go. How are you guys? I am doing swag. I'm building a kit. And it's Friday night. Oh yeah, the main theme for Iron-Blooded Orphans. Yes. How are you doing, Barry? How are your studies? I cut out the wrong one again. How? It says 20 and 22. Like, I cut out the right ones. Why are you telling me that I have the wrong ones? Well, oh well. At least I cleaned them up beforehand. And they'll just be ready for the other leg. Gosh darn it. Gotta love it when the pieces are exactly the same. A trash can, metaphorically, not gonna lie. Oh no. I hope it's in a good way, though. You know, doing the dirty work. Do what must be done. Okay. So this piece goes here. And then this one goes here. Awesome. I'll get through it all. I don't know. It just feels more tiring more than ever. It is what it is. It is what it is. I hope, yeah, I hope you get through it, dude. I'm sure you'll get through it. Just keep slaying. Dang, Mix. You okay, man? You're pressing the right... You're, like, getting all of the different beliefs down. Hope you guys are taking care of yourselves. You can say that. You can sort of say that. Okay. Now for the left leg. Kermit sewer slide. That's a new one. Sewer slide. I've not heard that one before. I gotta add that to my list of words to say. Okay. 35, 36. Yeah. I guess in a way I've been sort of taking care of myself. Not really though. Although you can see however it is, because I guess I sort of like gave myself like a day out, and that's sort of something I sort of like given myself, because it's like, oh, okay, just go out by myself, just go wherever I want or something, and then just, yeah, just me, my music, and myself again. Possibly another Gundam in my hand. That's probably the most likely outcome of it. It's like, oh, I'm going out. You bet your ass I'm coming back with a Gundam. Because that's usually like probably the sole reason why I go out anyway. It's like, oh, hobby store just restocked and they have a Gundam that I'm looking for. Shoot, let's go. 19 and 21. Oh wait, these pieces that I could just cut out. Hmm. You know what, now that I think about it, I think I could have actually come back with, like, at least, like, 2 other Gundam kits, but, like, fortunately, unfortunately, 2 of the kits that I was looking for, they didn't have it. Because, yeah, so the other one that I was looking for, right, the other one that I planned to get was the one that uses the same frame as the Grimgird. So like so like with the IBO frames, right? One of them I've already have the Helmwedge Reincar. It uses this one frame, and like most of the aesthetic for those three mobile suits are like knights. And I found one of them, which was the Grimgird, so the red lobster looking dude. And I have the Helmwich, so the blue one with the Buster Sword. And then the third one that I was looking for was like sort of like a mix of the two. So it's got a lance, and then it has a shield. I forgot the name of that one, but it's honestly a first, but also proves my point that it's like, okay, when you want a kit, it's never there, but then when you don't want it, it's there and it's restocked. And yeah, so when I went to go look for that kit, I'm like, oh yeah, I've seen that kit a whole bunch of times. I think it'll be relatively easy for me to get. I was wrong. It was not there. And then the fourth one, that one was like oh okay, if it's there, it's okay. I'll most likely buy it, but it'll most likely be the expensive one, which is the GM Spartan 2. I'm still adamant on getting a GM Spartan 2. It's just like, the one store that sold the P Bandais, like the one that I've talked about multiple times, surprisingly, they didn't have that one. Let alone like even knew what I was talking about. I'm like, oh hey guys, do you guys have any of like the do you have the GM Spartan? And they're like the what? And I'm like, these guys, oh, really? That like it was actually surprising that they didn't know what I was talking about. So like I had to explain to them. I'm like, oh yeah, it's just like a regular GM, just it's green and it's a P Bandai. Like they even had to look it up and they're like, oh no, I actually didn't know that this was like actually a kit. But yeah, no, we don't have that one in stock. So I'm like, oh okay, that's fine, thank you. So yeah. Surprisingly enough, the time that I'm actually looking for a P Bandai, at that one spot they don't have it. Actually, you know what? I'm kind of sad that I didn't jump on the opportunity, but they had a Jesta cannon at some point. But like, I guess I didn't really have that much like cash on hand, because usually I like to buy my Gundams with cash, right? Because like that's how I'm sort of budgeting like my Gundam spending. It's just like, oh okay, I use only cash to buy Gundams, and it's like if I don't have any cash, then there's no Gundams. But yeah, like they were selling this Jesta for like the Jesta cannon for like I think 150. I was super tempted of buying it, but I'm like, it'll most likely be there the next time. Imagine being in credit card debt because of Gunpla. Can't be me, because I don't use a credit card yet. But yeah, no, like in realness, I do try to be responsible with it. Not yet, not yet. Yeah, you're kind of right there. Not yet. Oh yeah, and also I'm done the leg frames. So here are the leg frames, and we are gonna do the waist frame. But oh boy, credit card debt with Gunpla. That's no. I mean, unless I have my own place, I probably wouldn't. But very tempting. Maybe just because like the only reason I haven't really gone ham in buying Gunpla kits is because like I don't have any like my space is slowly decreasing for Gundams. Like okay, obviously I can make space, but it's like oh that means I have to like rearrange like a lot of things in my room. Yeah. 34. Where is 34? Wait, am I looking at the right one? C134. What? Wait a minute. C134. Oh my goodness, it was right there. So that's that what else have you guys been up to? Nothing much really. Like I've been mostly resting. Cuz kind of a secret, guys, but I kind of quit one of my jobs, so I kind of need to find a new job, or at least the original plan, just go into another program. Either or. Yeah, so I quit one of my jobs. So self-care. Gang gang. But you know, don't worry. Like I still have like my other job, so gang gang. Okay, so the frame of this is really just two pieces then, huh? Yeah. Sorry to hear that, but best of luck for you. Thank you. If you're looking for another one, yeah, thank you. Yeah. I guess like I'm sort of looking for one. But like then again, like that job that I had, the one that I quit, it wasn't really much of a job, but more of a volunteer position. Like, yeah, so like my contract with them, right? It was agreed that it's like, oh, okay, if I did a good enough job and like I worked with them with a certain amount of with a certain amount of time, I could have been moved into a paid position. But I guess with like some personal reasons, I'm like, no, I'm good. Anyway, here is my resignation, y'all. Thank you for having me on board, and peace out. But yeah, although in fairness, that one, I guess it didn't really help too much, I guess experience-wise. I mean, okay, obviously it did, because like, you know, it gave me like first-hand experience of like, what's it like working in like a work environment, right? Because, yeah, that's like probably like the first official like thing I've ever done. How do I put this piece? Okay, put it in like that. But yeah. Oh, like, I actually feel a little bit better now that I actually left it. So yeah. Alright, so we are done the frames, so we can now actually build the armor. But actually, before we build the thing itself, I actually want to, like, put the whole thing together as the frame so you guys could see. An IBO kit, just as the frame. Another lighter note, have you caught up on G-Witch? I'm gonna be real with you, dog. I haven't watched G-Witch yet. Like, the only reason I know what's happening with it is because Gundam Twitter, like, it keeps popping up in my Twitter feed, and they're like, oh, here's a spoiler. I'm like, dang it, okay, spoiler then. Whoops. Yeah, so I'm gonna be real, I have not watched G-Witch. I've only watched G-Witch through popular clips. But, you know what, okay, that reminds me. So, there's actually, like, a lot of, like, watch parties I do want to host. Like, one of them being, like, IBO, because I need to rewatch it, because I hardly remember what happened. And, yeah, G-Witch. Because, like, that one's popping off right now. And so many people are like, oh my gosh, the season 2 is so good. I'm like, please do not show me any spoilers. If it's really good, I really don't want to see any spoilers. Oh, also, here's the frame. Oh my god, the torso on this is actually so small. Look at that. The proportions. But yeah. Here is, without all those accessories. Dude, there's one anime from 2002 called... I have no idea how to pronounce that. I need to go and check it out. Ooh, okay, if it's good, share it on the server. Share with the class, please. Alright, so we're done the frame, so I'm gonna go back to working on the armor pieces, and then we can work on the accessories. Actually, okay, real quick, though, I am gonna take a quick bathroom break, so hold on, y'all. I will be back. Alrighty, I'm back. Where was I? Okay, so we are back on the armored bits, so I finished the frame. Yeah, so I'm just gonna quickly disassemble this again. Oop, that head came off. You know what? This build's actually going relatively quicker than I thought. But then I forgot it's an IBO kit, so they can be built relatively quick. Okay, so last I left off on for the arm bits. Okay, I was right here. Mind if I also post in music too? Yeah, sure, dude. Yeah, dude. Yeah, you could. Yeah, you could just share whatever in yeah, whatever. Like the music from the anime that you mentioned, or just straight up like a song. Let me just. Yeah, it's from the anime. Oh, okay, gotcha. Okay, so A19 and 18. Okay, it's right here. I'm assuming that the anime that... Oh, actually, you know what? What's the anime that you recommended about? Or the one that you mentioned before? What's it about? If you know. Found the anime because the song was from my YouTube recommended... from my YouTube. And the recommendation. Okay, gotcha. Gotta love it when the recommendation or the YouTube algorithm gives you something that you didn't know you need. That actually has happened with some music for me. Okay, what other pieces was there? Oh, okay. These here. Like, actually, you know what? That reminds me. There's some anime out there that would just was randomly recommended to me from YouTube. I'm like, dang, I kind of missed out on these. I was like, this sounds like it was from something. And after searching, that one popped up. Ooh, okay, interesting. Very interesting. Because I think the ones that were recommended, the ones that I found through recommendations were what do you call it? That one anime that had Sawano music in it. I don't know the name of it. Then there's this one anime that I kind of want to watch, but I'm also like, this one seems a bit long. It's called Love Alternative, and the thing that sort of caught my attention was that most of the mechs in that anime are named after real world fighter jets. And I saw that there's this one hobby store that I go to where they sell those kits, but they're not Bandai, so I'm sort of skeptical of buying them. Okay. Oh wait, no, wrong runner. Okay, 7, 8. Similar to Evangelion, but it's a spiritual remake of the 60s super robot called Raiden? I'm not sure if there's supposed to be two E's in there. The writer and producers were on Eva, though. Oh, okay, gotcha. Interesting. I'm gonna be real. I haven't watched Evangelion as well. Although some IRLs have been like sort of trying to convince me to watch it. But also I sort of like trick them into like just explaining the whole plot to me. I'm like, oh yeah, what's it about? And then they end up explaining the whole anime. And I'm like, gotcha. Like, I remember there's this one IRL where, like, they just straight up told me, like, what happens and stuff. So I'm like, haha. I don't need to watch it anymore. I watched some video essays on that anime, so it sounds like an easier ride than Evangelion. Oh, okay, gotcha. Interesting. Like, okay, one thing I heard about, like, Evangelion is that, like, a lot of people just, like, went super into it, just, like, saying, oh my gosh, like, metaphor here and metaphor there. But then, like, apparently, like, I could be wrong, but, like, didn't, like, the author say it's, like, guys, you're thinking way too much in it. I just thought, like, putting this in would be cool. Like, that's what I ever heard about it. Don't worry, I haven't watched Eva, but know so much from Osmosis. Oh, but it's so depressing. Yeah, like, I hear it's, like, super depressing, right? Because, like, I also heard it's, like, sort of like a projection of, like, the author or something. Like, I've also heard of that, too. But, yeah, the main thing that sort of stuck with me, it's, like, I guess don't think it too much into it. It's literally just put in there for, like, because, like, the writer thought it was cool. I don't know about the remake movies. Oh yeah, I heard that they got remakes. Yeah. Majority of my IRLs, they're like not mecha fans, but they're Evangelion fans. So they're like, oh my gosh, like this anime something. And I'm like, dog, this anime looks cool because those mechs look cool. That's like one way to get me to watch an anime. It's like, if it's got cool mechs in it, I'm on board. Then again, I sort of like kind of want to start watching anime again because like now the more that I think about it, I really haven't watched like anime like period. Like it's probably like a once in a blue moon. And like usually they're just like the popular ones that go around. Like I guess I don't really stick around. Like I guess the only popular one that I've really stuck around for was like Demon Slayer. Which I'll actually get on that in a second. Let me just read your message. Though granted, that anime total has the same tone but happy ending sort of. Okay, gotcha. Yeah, but like what was it going on about? Yeah, so like watching anime like for me like once in a blue moon, like a lot of people, you know what? A lot of my IRLs, they're like, yeah, you watch a lot of anime, do you? And I'm like, or like, okay, they haven't really said that, but I'm sort of just like ready to answer that, like, because most of them sort of like have the impression that I watch a lot of anime, but like I really don't. Like it's, they actually watch more. They watch more anime than I do actually. I also recommend Recreators to you. Ooh, what's it about? Sounds interesting. The re in it. Although, is it isekai? Yeah, like, I'm trying to think. So, recent animes that I've watched. 86, that one's an obvious one. Y'all know that I'm, like, hyper fixed on that anime. Demon Slayer, sort of. I've been sort of watching, like, Gundam here and there. Or, like, sort of just clips of it. Because I can't... I really, just for the life of me, just, like, don't know how I'm gonna pick up Gundam. Like, I'm actually gonna be real, too. Like, I'm more of a Gunpla fan than a Gundam fan, if that makes any sense. Like, yes, I do know the animes, but I'm more interested in the Gunpla kits rather than the animated stuff. Like, sure, I'll watch it, but I guess, like, it's not gonna have, like, the same effect of, like, a Gundam kit. If that makes sense. Like, I'm probably not gonna watch the really old Gundam, because, like, one, it's old, and, like, I somewhat can't really sit through old anime. I understand cause Gundam overall has some show lore that makes you go, huh? Why? Yeah. You like the song playing right now? Ooh, okay. Let me share it right now. It's part of the IBO soundtrack. Let me just share it. Um, copy song link. Here's the singular song. Actually, you know what? I'm gonna let me get the playlist out real quick. Uh, get to the album. I'm gonna share the album on the server. Just give me 1 second. Yeah, but like, I guess I'd get pretty lost with Gundam. I'm like, so you're telling me there's more to the plot than rather than people just blowing each other up in cool looking robots? It's like that meme where it's like that poorly drawn Gundam like shooting at somebody, and then like someone's like, "Wow, cool robot," but like the whole message of the show is war is bad. Yeah, because like I think just overall Gundam's like anti-war anime. It's just a lot of people are like, "Wow, cool robot," and I'm gonna be real, I'm one of them. It's like that one Ace Combat 5 review. Planes are rad, war is bad. I like that saying. Planes are rad, war is bad. I mean, that's essentially just Ace Combat, isn't it? That's essentially Ace Combat. Actually, you know what? I should probably really try playing the Ace Combat series because yeah, also that like I say I'm an Ace Combat fan, but like I'm gonna be real. I've only played like 2 games, but like you know what? That's I'm interested in it, so you know what? Why not? Because the only one that I've played was Skies Unknown, so the 7th game, and then Assault Horizon, the one that wasn't really well received apparently. But like Assault Horizon, that one was my first one. So it sort of left an impression on me. I'm like, "Wow, this game's cool." But then like when I played Skies Unknown, I'm like, "Wow, this is even better." So I think honestly, me playing Assault Horizon first was actually a good idea cuz it's like, "Oh, okay, if you were blown away by Assault Horizon, then boy oh boy, you're in for a treat for like the actual Ace Combat games." And you find emulators for some of the old ones. Oh, okay. Yeah, like I think yeah, a lot of them are old. But, yeah, yeah. So Assault Horizon, yeah, the music's really, it's really good. Like sometimes I actually still listen to the Assault Horizon soundtrack. Like, the ones that slap is the the first level one. I think it was like named Dogfight. The one that plays on like the intro of the game. That one, like, oof, it was good. Yeah. So I really liked Assault Horizon, and I was blown away by Ace Combat Skies Unknown. Alright, so here is the torso. Here's the armored bits for the torso. Yeah. So we have 2 body parts done so far. We have the torso and the head done. We're now moving on to the right arm. Because recording or streaming from PS2 needs some fiddling, so might as well emulate them. Ace Combat 3 is what I want to try. I just took the Wi-Fi issues for you, dog. You did? Nar. Nar, Mixie, no! But also, ha! It's your turn. It's okay, better me than you. Thank you. Okay, so the armor bits for the arm. Let's do this. But yeah, like, okay. That reminds me, I do want to stream Ace Combat 7, but not as like a blind playthrough. Like, I think eventually, like, I guess, like when there's, I guess, a bigger audience, like it's sort of game that I just want to show people. You get what I mean? Like, not like a, oh, hey guys, here's my blind reaction. Wow, this game is awesome. It's more of just like a, hey guys, like, you guys are probably not going to play this game, but like, here, I'm going to show it to you, and I'm going to play this game like as cinematic as possible, but also on on the highest difficulty. Because like, okay, so my plan for Ace Combat 7, right? Like down the line, like I've sort of just been grinding the game, right? Just unlocking every single plane and then just playing the missions over and over, right? To the point where it's like, okay, I memorize everything, so it's like if I were to play this game cinematically, it's just smooth gameplay or whatever, right? Like, you get what I mean? And then like, yeah, playing it on the highest difficulty, it adds like to that challenge. And then also one twist that I want to have on it too is that I have a flight stick. Like I have a flight stick to the side. I'm not sure if you guys remember my flight simulator stream, but that's the first time I used the flight stick, and then there would be like a mini camera just like showing the flight stick. Yeah, Hodis? Yeah, I have that one, the Hodis one. So I have a flight stick ready to use. Okay, like I tried playing Flight Simulator. Oop, BRB ad. Okay. I shall wait. Ooh, it's a K-pop group? Nice. That's interesting. I've never gotten an ad for a K-pop group. Oh, the playlist looped. Welcome back. I think the playlist looped because this song played earlier. Okay. Oh, okay, there's actually only 2 armored bits on the arms. Interesting. Let me actually get it for the other arm too. 31 and 22. How to kick up any IBO fans' PTSD. Just simply play this song. But, yeah, so, like, my plan of it is just, like, play the game like a cinematic game. Yeah, and I've got a HOTAS, so I'm gonna be playing it with a flight stick on Ace difficulty. And, like, you know, I've perfected the game. Like, I've sort of been doing that on the side as well. Because, like, it's really just a game that I just enjoyed, like, throughout the whole thing. Like, the story, like, although it could have been better, like, it had me invested in it. Like, I'm like, whoa, okay, you're a mute pilot, and then you go through, like, this whole development, or actually, no, more of, like, your squadron goes through developments and stuff. Like, more of, like, your wingman, but, like, you know, I'm not gonna spoil anymore. But yeah, I sort of plan to have all 3 of that. So play the game cinematically. So, you know, it's smooth gameplay with a flight stick and on Ace difficulty. And I've sort of just been practicing on the side. And then, yeah, I guess, like, what else I mean by cinematically is just, like, I guess choose, like, one challenge I also plan to have as well is that it's like, okay, once I use this plane, I can't use it anymore. I have to use a different plane. So, you know, have some variety and stuff. Although, the only exception is the F-22. because, you know, it's the poster plane. But I'm not gonna be using the F-22 too much, because there's some planes that I also like using. And plus, I also bought the DLC ones, because they were on sale. Yeah. A HOTAS. I'm still trying to get used to using the HOTAS. It's fun to use, but it's like, oh boy, it's very different from using a controller. Do a flip? That's what I've been trying to do, like, you know, the post-stall maneuver? Like, I've been trying to figure out how to do a post-stall maneuver with the flight stick, because, like, it's a bit harder to do it on a flight stick than a controller. But also, what do you call it? I think when I tried playing Flight Simulator, right? The game kept crashing because it said that the CPU was overheating, which was like, it's very interesting that like my CPU was overheating because, like, I have high-end PC parts. Like my PC was like over $2,000, so it's like, dang, dude, like you can't handle that. Like I have you on the lowest setting. Like, what more do you want, bro? But also, like, the stream was lagging a lot too, so I sort of also gave up on that. I was in my lagging era. Because, yeah, I'm not sure if you guys remember. But, yeah, like, my streams lagged a lot ever since from the start. So it's sort of just been my curse. Yeah, I do want to try playing Flight Simulator again. It's just, you know, the game just might keep crashing, and, like, that's what I'm worried about. Like, I guess an idea of it was like, oh, okay, endurance stream. I fly across the world, or, like, I don't know, I fly wherever you guys want me to fly, and then I'm just chatting while flying a plane. But, you know, if the game keeps crashing, then maybe not. Yeah. Oh, yeah, and also Project Wingman. I have that game, too, in my backlog. And I also... but instead of, like, okay, playing the game cinematically, I just have a blind playthrough. Because I haven't played that game before. And I'm sort of just, like, holding off on it right now. There's actually a lot of games that I'm holding off on right now. There's, like, a couple of mecha games that I've been meaning to stream, but, you know, I'm cooking some stuff on the side that I want to go with it. Hint, hint, nudge, nudge. Alternate VTuber outfits. Alright, so the arms without the attachments are done. Now for the leg armor. Give me 1 second. Yeah. Where did I put that runner? Oh, here it is. Yeah. So there's just a lot of games that I've been holding in my backlog for a while now, but for good reason. A25 and 24. Okay, 24. Here it is. What else has been happening? How long do you think it'll take you to finish? I think if I really just keep speeding it, I say give or take maybe like another 1.5 hour, maybe. Surprisingly, this is actually taking me a lot quicker than I thought. Although I am getting close. Oh, wait, no, never mind. I'm already past that 2 hour mark. Yeah, so essentially what's left to do, right? The armor bits, there's actually not a lot of armor, surprisingly. So it's relatively easy for me to put all of this armor pieces on. And then there's the extra like accessories, so like the extra jets. So I'd say give or take like a half hour, 1.5 hour. That is if I don't go on another tangent. Okay. Oh wait, I'm over here. Okay, A23. Oh yeah, sure. Alright, so I am just gonna pick up the pace just a tad bit, so sorry if I do go a little bit quiet. I'm gonna shift it into maximum overdrive. Hey ya! Oh wait. Okay. C1. Actually, wait, is that an additional armor piece? Okay, it is. C16. D15. Depending on both ends. D15. Okay, yeah, 4 and 5. Okay. Just gotta make sure they're on the right sides, so I don't place anything backwards. You know what? I probably jinxed myself right now, but surprisingly, I've not placed anything on backwards. Those pieces earlier, where it turns out I had the wrong pieces cut out, they don't count. Okay? They don't count. I haven't placed them backwards. It was the wrong piece, so it's not backwards. Okay, C18. Okay. A2. 27. Okay, I was mistaken about this kit not having a lot of armor. I was wrong. This thing has a lot of leg armor. Um Okay, C230. 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 Here you are. What scale is this? Oh, okay, this is a high grade 144. So, but apparently it's on the bigger end because apparently this thing is just roughly 30 meters tall, and like, you know how most Gundams are like, you know, 15 to 20 meters tall? Yeah, it says right there 29.9 meters. So this thing is kind of big. I think it's just considering like the leg jets, because you know it's got pretty long legs, but like really like the feet are like right there. Yeah, so here's what it's supposed to look like. Okay. So cut out those ones. Okay, those are the additional jets. I'll cut those off afterwards. Okay, so I've got the leg armor out. But, yeah. To answer your question, 144. Kind of wish, Iron-Blooded Orphans kits had more master grades. Or at least more 1 to 100 scales, because there's some out there that I still want to see a 1 to 100 of. Like the Gujin Rebake, a Graze. I'd honestly love to have a master grade Graze, because I like the I'm a fan of the Grazes. Like, actually, you know what? I have the precursor of the Graze. I have the standard Graze, and I have the Graze Ein, the giant Graze with the double axes, who's piloted by the dude who's hellbent on killing a specific character. I have that one. And then I have the REGINLAZE, this one that I'm building right now. Oh boy. Hey guys, guess what? It's technically spring. Which means one thing, temperature rises and bugs come back out. Yippee! Except, you know, it's kind of rain season over here instead of it being actually sunny. Like, my room is actually getting pretty hot now. Like, with the added, like, heater of my PC, there's hot air blowing onto me right now, so I'm sweating. So, I'm probably gonna install my window fan next month when it actually starts getting a little bit warm. Which I'm excited for, because, yeah. Oh, summer is gonna be great. It's gonna be fantastic. I hate summer. I'm really not a summer fan. Like, okay, I'm fine with early summer, but like mid to late summer, dude, I can't. I can't with that. Like, dude, okay, you know what? It's nosebleed season for me. Like every time I'm in the shower or something, or I wake up, dude, my nose is bleeding. Like my nose, okay, like it's, I guess, not really saying much because like my nose bleeds like relatively easily, but still, like now I have to deal with my nose bleeding frequently now. And actually, you know, I don't know why, but like compared to last year, my nose is actually bleeding a lot more frequently now for some reason. I don't know why. Like, I actually kind of hope it's nothing too serious, but you know, it's just like a small observation that I had where It's just my nose is bleeding a little bit. It's bleeding a little bit more than usual. Okay. Yeah, but I'm not looking forward to summer. The only thing I'm looking forward to is the sun being out, which I guess is good for you, you know. Um, but what else? Oh, that'll be like my spray painting season cuz it'll be like I guess like cuz I think spray painting outside can factor like how your paint's going to turn out. Like I could be wrong on this, but like I think it's preferred that you spray paint when it's like warm and not like cold and damp. So that's when I sort of plan to do like my custom kit bash. Like I actually start doing it. Like if you guys look at my work in progress kit bash in the server, I have all the pieces ready, but it's just like, you know, now I just need to paint the pieces. Right, so the right leg is ready to go. Yeah. Although, unfortunately, I don't think I'm gonna be able to stream. Yeah, I won't be able to stream the custom painting. Although I might maybe just do like a Discord call and then just like have my phone out or something. That might be a thing, but yeah, it's a very big maybe, because like the Wi-Fi out there is kind of a bit wonky. Okay. Goes in there. A higher temperature affects how fast the paint dries and evaporates. Yeah, I think that's why. So I think, yeah, and plus, you know, with a lack of rain, I think, yeah, it won't ruin the paint. I could be wrong. I don't know. I've never painted. Wait, does it matter how I place this? Okay, it does. Okay, so this piece goes there. Oh wait, this piece is placed first. But yeah, custom painting. I'm leaving that all for the summer because I don't have like a paint station indoors, so I don't think I should paint it indoors anyway, because you know, toxic fumes. Um, yeah. Where was I? Oh wait, I'm on the next page now. This one goes there. Right, this one goes in that piece right there. Oh, okay, and then this piece is for the extra roster thing. Okay, gotcha. So I'll leave that to the side. So we have one armored leg. I'm just doing the extra jets afterwards. I'm just sort of skipping through it, kind of. Yeah, painting. I think really there's only gonna be. Oh, hold on, let me count. 1, 2, 3. There's gonna be 4 kits that I probably plan on doing a custom paint on, like the Helmwich and the Grimgird. Those ones are gonna be like an actual painted one. But before all of that, I'm probably gonna do like a a test run on my high-grade Jagan. Because the type of spray painting kit that I have on hand right now is the Gundam marker spray kit, because that was the only one I was able to find. Because I didn't really want to pay like a lot of money for the actual like Tamiya spray paint kit. Because yeah, I'm sort of just sticking with Gundam markers at the moment. What else? Yeah, and then the Kit Bash one. That one will also be a spray paint. Although I am kind of tempted of buying the Tamiya acrylic paint set as well. But I'll see how the spray paint works. Yeah. Like the color palette for the Grimgrid and the Helmwedge, I sort of plan since when like I guess their whole aesthetic is like, you know, knights, I guess, because like, you know, the Helmwedge, it's like a beefed up looking knight with a buster sword. So I sort of plan to do like a knight color with it, so like a white, gray with gold accents and stuff. And then same thing goes with the Grimgirds. Since when it's like red, yeah, also probably following the same color palette, so white, gray, and gold accents. And then that third one I forgot the name of. That is if, you know, I find it in the first place. Oh, darn it. I ran into a problem. There's too much of a stress mark on this piece. Oh, guys, look at this. I'm finally standing for once. Right, these pieces are cleaned and now they're ready to go. Alright. Same process. You know what? I probably have yet to build an asymmetrical kit. I think the only time I've really built a kit that was asymmetrical was a Zaku, the Demi Trainer. Yeah, that's actually about it. And the Jogan, actually. Those ones, they have somewhat asymmetrical parts. but like just very minor ones, like just the shoulder pads or something. That's about it. Nothing like too extreme. Like for example, the Amime Ghost, that one, there's the Mark 1 and the Mark 2. The Mark 1 has an asymmetrical design, but I didn't buy the Mark 1. I was waiting for the Mark 2. Right, this goes there. Right, these go to the side. Now for the waist. C2. Where's C2? Is C2? Yes, it is. C2 24. Okay. Anything else from C2? Nope. Yep, that's about it. Now D1. D1. Okay, D1, 11 and 12. Okay, these hit pieces right here. You know what? I'm actually kind of glad I didn't sell off this kit. Because, like, I was really, like, sort of a few months back, I'm like, wait a minute, I don't think I actually have space for this kit. But, like, the more that I looked at it, I'm like, you know what? This design's actually growing on me. I'm gonna keep it. Like, I liked it at first, but now actually, like, looking at it further, I'm like, this is actually really nice. Like, yeah, you guys sort of see right there. I sort of like the silhouette of this one. Mainly just because it's probably, like, more on, like, the unique end in my collection so far. D13. Like, I think the only one that really has any similarity in, I guess, design, and I guess its design is like, oh, okay, this one, it obviously flies mostly than walking, right? Is the Violent Custom. I have the Violent Custom in my collection. D2. Okay, that's in D2. Yeah. So I'm sort of glad I didn't sell this one off. C1. 19? How many times do I have to cut it? Oh, okay, there's 4 of them. You know what? I actually kind of just realized this, but like probably Man with a Mission, the band that's playing right now, is probably gonna be like one of the most like common occurring bands that show up in my playlist. Cause I'm like I say something like, oh yeah, no, I don't really listen to like a specific type of band, but like probably like Man with a Mission is probably an exception. Cause yeah, some Man with a Mission songs are a banger. Like I actually just realized recently that they did the opening for Demon Slayer season 3 or season 4. Is it? I can't remember if it's season 3 or season 4. But anyway, yeah, like they did the opening for the new one, and actually it's a kind of a banger. Like, you know what? Let me put it in the queue. Let me see if I can find it. Let me find it in my on repeat playlist. You know, okay, I'm actually one of these days I'm probably gonna like play, instead of playing either jazz or like a soundtrack from like whatever, like I'm probably gonna play like my on repeat playlist, and you guys get to hear like what songs I've been listening to on loop. But it's like also I'm kind of embarrassed on like showing some of them. Like, not that they're like, you know, weird songs or anything, but it's just more of like a, oh geez, you guys get to see what type of music I listen to. Because it's sort of just all over the place. Like, you got anime openings, you got instrumental music, you got funk in there. You got the different types of funk in there. Cause your boy listens to funk. I'm actually, now that I mentioned funk, I'm kind of tempted of actually playing the funk mix that's been given to me. Like, so on Spotify, I think you guys already know, like, there's like the this thing that Spotify does where it's like, oh, okay, it's a specific mood that is like it's a mix, and there's this one mix that I have where it's like, oh, okay, it's a funk mix. So it's like usually just like a compiled playlist made by Spotify of music that I've listened to that's funk. I'm like, maybe I should play that one next, but maybe later. Oh yeah, and then this is the new song that Man with a Mission did. Actually, you know what? The arc that it's doing right now, the Swordsmith Village, that one's probably actually my favorite arc. Alright, time to clean up the access nubs. What is this? You know what? I just remembered. So I guess I'm not entirely caught up with Demon Slayer, or at least the anime, right? Because I've only watched up to the Mugen Train arc. Like, I've watched the movie, but I haven't watched, like, you know, the one where it like covers like Rengoku's side of the story, and then I haven't really watched the Red Light District arc either. Mainly just because like I've already like read the manga. Like, I read the manga all the way back when it was still being like, you know, the chapters were still coming out. Like, after watching like the first season, I was like, oh, cool, the manga. Let me read the manga, and then I ended up finishing it. You're not caught up? Oh, okay, cool. Okay, we're in the same boat then. Let's go. Yeah. Mainly just because, yeah, I haven't really watched it. Mainly just because I already know what happens. So I just look up clips of like the important parts. I'm just like, ooh, okay, let's see how this part was adapted. That's usually like how it goes. And they've been doing a pretty good job. If not better, actually. Although I will start watching it again when apparently like it gets to the last arc, because apparently like the ending was rushed because the author kind of had to rush the end, like apparently due to like personal reasons. So apparently like the anime is gonna have a different ending, supposedly. Okay, waist pieces are done. Right. Um, for a high grade, this actually has a lot of pieces around the hip. From what I've built so far, this one's got a lot of pieces. All right. Oh wait, there's still the back part. Oops. Okay, B218. Okay, it's this piece right here. Right. Now it's done. All right. The waist is done. Now let's just let's put these together. And then the only thing that's left to do is the extra thrusters and the accessory, which is more of like a built-in part. Because like actually, okay, unless you buy the expansion kits for the Iron-Blooded Orphans kit, this thing actually only has like one type of weapon, which are like the whip blades, which are pretty cool. All right, so here is the REGINLAZE so far without the extra thrusters. So it's sort of still plain looking, but it looks pretty neat so far. I'm kind of not happy with the nub marks that I've accidentally made, though. I think I'll just sand those down later. I'm just gonna go back once again to the arm pieces. I'm just gonna put that right here so you guys can see it. Alright, so D16. Let's cut out both of them. Right. Now the C runners. Oh wait, no, that's the other D. C120. C120. Here we are. All right, C120, C2, 26. Okay. What is there to talk about? Oh yeah, okay. So I think since when I'm doing a bit of a schedule, I'm working on my current schedule, I guess. I guess I know I kind of say this every time, but I do want to try streaming a little bit more. It's just, I guess I sort of flake out on some streams because I guess I've been lacking motivation. But what do you call it? I do want to stream just a tad bit more again. I do kind of want to stream a little bit on Sunday, but I'm not entirely sure what I'll stream. I'll just have to see on Sunday. Even though Sundays I usually work, for this weekend I'm gonna be working tomorrow. So originally, like, I usually would stream something on like a Saturday, but yeah, since I don't have work that day and I'm a little bit busy, um, yeah, there's gonna be no stream on Saturday. Although for Sunday, I do kind of want to have something, have a stream, not a Gunpla stream, maybe just like another game or something. Maybe just a game to casually play. Probably Gun Evolution or maybe Minecraft. We'll just have to see. But as for like next week, I do want to continue Ghostwire and Yakuza 0. Once again, like I'll probably be streaming Ghostwire maybe on Wednesday. So, you know, Ghostwire Wednesday. And as for Yakuza, you know, with my whole tradition, playing it on a Friday night, like now. Originally, actually, I was gonna like stream. I was gonna stream Yakuza 0 today, but I'm like, you know what? No, I wanna build a Gundam. I'm in the mood for building. So yeah, that's what I did. All right, here's one of the shoulder armors. Yeah, but probably other games that I want to stream too eventually is Project Zomboid. Like that one has been sitting on my desktop for a second, and I'm like, what would be a good when would be a good time to stream it? And I was thinking maybe Sunday, but it's a very huge maybe. All right. Here is the REGINLAZE with its additional shoulder armors. Let's put it to the side. And then now we're going to be working on the leg extension. This thing has actually quite a few pieces. So it goes from here all the way to there. But since when it says it doesn't specify if it's right or left leg, it just says build it twice. It should be smooth sailing. Let's see. So starting off with C1, 15, and 16. Oh wait, no, this is the B runner. Whoops. Almost started cutting on the wrong runner. C1, 18. Okay, cut out both of these. Right. 15 and 16. Where are they? Oh, here it is. Right. It goes there. Then D1, 3. Right. D1. And then D1, 6. Okay, then that should be it for the D1 runner for now. All right. Actually, I just realized we're just about 3 hours in and I'm actually almost done. So, I guess like I said before, it looked like that this kid had a lot of pieces, but I'm actually surprised with how quickly I built it. So, I thought this kit would take me 4 hours, 4+ hours, but this thing I think I could finish it under 4 hours instead. So that's pretty nice. Although I am kind of, I'm not sure if you guys noticed, but I've picked up the pace just a tad bit, mainly just because I need to do, there's something I gotta do afterwards. And I've sort of just been like asked to pick up the pace. So, yeah. Okay, so D16. Okay, now I'm back on the C1 runner. C12, C121. Where is it? Oh, wait, here it is. Oh. Where did this come from? Oh, wait, it was part of the runner. Alright, so C12. Where is... Actually, you know, let me cut out 21 first. Alright, C121. Oh, here they are. C1 and 2. Yeah, you know what? I think this is another kit that's like majority of the pieces are in the legs. Because I think, yeah, the previous kit that I built, the Amime Ghost Mark II, that kit was also like majority of the pieces were in the legs, but also in the arms. But you know, the legs are kind of huge on that kit. Right. C12. Okay, got those ones. Okay, C13, 4, and 5. Okay. And then that should be it for, yeah, the leg extension. Then let's actually see if there's any other pieces afterwards. Right, that's it for those pieces. Alright, I think apparently I should be done this runner. I'm just gonna look ahead real quick again. Okay, so there's those additional pieces right there. And then it's just the stand and then the swords, and then it should be done. So, yeah, I guess unfortunately I do have to rush a little bit. All right. Ah, gosh, my hands are sweating again. I should probably buy gloves. I was like thinking of buying like, you know, those black gloves that tattoo artists would wear. It's not like a super like deep into the wrist glove, but it's like, oh, okay, it just covers my hand, so my hands just stop like, oh, so yeah, like nubs don't stick to my hands, because when my hands get kind of sweaty, like the nubs tend to stick onto my hand a little too much. Vinyl or latex? I'm not entirely too sure, to be honest. Like, I'm fine with either or, because as far as I know, I don't have an allergy. So, I'm gaming with either or. But just any to, like, get my hands stops, like, sweating. And, like, I guess durable ones, too. But, yeah, wait, what's the difference between vinyl and latex again? Like, isn't just, like, one, like, for people with a latex allergy, and then the other, like, vinyl's, like, for, yeah, just, yeah, like I said, for people with latex allergies. Okay, this piece goes here. Right. But yeah, like I said, as far as I know, I'm not allergic to any of those. Oh shoot, okay. Ooh! The nubs almost came spilling out on my keyboard. That would have not been good. Yeah, I dodged a bullet there. For once the nubs didn't spill out. But welcome back, Mixie. Wait a minute, what? I'm a bit lost. Hold on, I need to back up. Oh wait, this was the wrong piece. Right, here's one of the leg extensions. I'm just gonna see how it looks on one of the legs. All right, here's the REGINLAZE with one of its full length. So you can see it has a really long leg. We are almost done. We just need to finish the other leg and then the additional pieces. All right, next one. Just gonna drink some water real quick. Time is it? Oh, geez, it's 11. Right. Most of these pieces are actually already cleaned. Actually, you know what? I should probably stop double snipping because I think double snipping just adds more stress mark. Because like most of these parts that I've cut just about now, these were not double snipped, and actually the nubs clean up pretty nicely already. So I think next time I'm gonna try it. I'm gonna try it without um double snipping. Right, so we're now done cleaning it, and we're gonna put the whole thing together. Now if my hands will stop being slippery. Right, that piece goes there. Right, that's the other leg done. Right, now we just gotta attach it to the other leg. Alright, so here it is with just the other additional armor plating missing, but here it is. It's really long. Right, so the final armored piece, if I'm not mistaken. Yeah, so after this part right here, it's just the stand and then the blades, and then we're good. So to 215. Actually, let me cut out this piece right now, because I know this one's part of the stand. And this runner's done. C2 25. Okay. These go to the legs. Just like so. Oh, okay, so it's... So it attaches like that. Interesting. Alright, so here's the REGINLAZE. Without its weapons so far. But yeah, this thing is pretty long. Yeah, here it is. Now the last thing we gotta do is to get the weapons and then the stand. So let's get the weapons out first, actually. So E1. Oh, okay, it's just the remainder of these ones. Alright, this runner's done. Then now we can get the blades. Oh, hey, what do you know? The fitting theme for... What do you call it? The end. We're just about at the end. It's playing the main theme. Actually, let's put this song up on loop. Yeah, the final stretch with the main theme playing. I'm pretty sure, like, towards the season finale, too, like, this song was playing in the final fight, so... Yeah, we're in the final stretch. Sort of. We still need to make that stand, but still. Like, this kit's considered done without the stand. So then this is inserted through here. Like so. Oh, come on, Peace, get in there. Alright, we can now attach the weapon. Oh, that hip piece popped off. That wasn't supposed to happen. Right, and then that piece. Okay, so it's inserted through here. Oh shoot, okay, that arm fell off. I think it's just due to the weight. of this entire kit. Which is like understandable. This thing's actually kind of heavy for a high grade. Then again, look at its size. Right. It looks really cute. Yeah, it does. Oh, cool. Oh, okay, but yeah. Yeah, here we go. Here's the thing. It's done. Yeah. I mean, just missing a couple of colored pieces, but yeah. I like the deep green. It expected it to be lighter somehow. Yeah, okay, actually, one thing about the grays, it's more of like... It, it's a little bit more of a lighter green, but yeah, this one's like a unique gray, so... Yeah, here it is. It's... Yeah, almost full glory, just without the stand. Because, yeah, this thing, it has the foot option, but it just looks so weird with the foot. This hips and slides, or more like the thighs. I think more of the shins, because look at this. This is the whole leg. It's literally longer than, like, the whole body itself. But yeah, here it is. It's got its dual blades. I think in, like, an alternative, you could switch the arms to, like, a whole arm cannon. But, yeah, you know what? This design, I really like it. Because I sort of like it when, like, mechs have, like, this sort of type of thing. As, like, their armor pieces. It just looks cool. So, yeah. Now let's build this stand right here. And then, yeah, that basically wraps up this stream. There is, like, the additional parts right here. I would do them, but, you know. I'll save that for just outside of the stream. But yeah, you know what? This thing, it was actually a pretty solid build. I thought it would be, like, most other IBOs, and it'd be somewhat flimsy. But, you know what? No, it holds together fairly well. For the shake test, it survives the shake test. I will have to say I kind of wish that the hip pieces, like the hip armor, was a little bit more secure, but yeah, you know what? It's fine. But aside from that, like, actually the whole build is relatively solid. Yeah, so I've essentially finished this kit in under 3.5 hours. So that's pretty neat. So these pieces go there. This goes here. Okay. Then this goes there. Right, here's the stand. And yeah, it just attaches to the bottom. And there we have it. The high-grade REGINLAZE done under 3.5 hours, surprisingly. I thought this would take me, again, like I kept saying, 4 hours, but no, this thing actually went through. So, yeah, the stand, it's actually adjustable, too. You can sort of, like, place them on different angles, so it's good for posing as well. Yeah, it holds together really well. So yeah, here's the back art of it. Yeah, so there's supposed to be, like, some yellow pieces, but, you know, like, the yellow stickers right there. I'm not going to use the yellow stickers. I'm actually going to use the metallic gold. I'm going to use the metallic gold on the eye pieces, because most of those yellow pieces are on the eyes. So, yeah. Here is the REGINLAZE. That essentially wraps up today's stream. You know, I'm going to play Friday Night again. Just here towards the end. So yeah, yeah, that's the end of today's stream. Thank you everyone for coming by, hanging out. Yeah, if anyone here is new, please follow my Twitter for any updates or join the Discord server. Also, thank you for the stream. Thank you for hanging out. Yes, good job. Thank you. And yeah, I'm gonna have fun posing this outside of stream and messing around with the extra parts. Atsu Ace. Oh yeah, we should probably have like an outro message. Um, yeah. But yeah, I guess some final words. Maybe some stuff, upcoming stuff. I'm not too sure. Um, yeah, nothing really much to say. Although the next kit I do plan to build is the Zawart, because I know that one was voted first. And then the Grimgird. But yeah, I guess I guess we're back. So yeah. Aside from that, there's nothing really much else to say except again, thank you everyone. And oh, excuse me. And I'll see you guys in the next stream. Bye everyone.